What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, we are taking a look at a little game called Warsim. I bounce around on a lot of different sites and a lot of different forums and things like that to dig out the games that I feature here on the channel. And Warsim was kind of one of those interesting titles that jumped out at me. And I don't think it's going to be everybody's cup of tea, but it is sort of an interesting game. If you don't know what Warsim is or you haven't heard about it, basically it's a kingdom management text-based game where you play as the king of a kingdom. And as the king of the kingdom, it's your job to explore, get allies, hire advisors, hold court, and do everything that you can do to keep your kingdom going as long as possible. And so for some people, a text-based version of that game where it's all menus and stuff like that is probably not going to be hugely rewarding. But I think for a certain type of player, they will like it. So people that are into ASCII games, stuff like Dwarf Fortress and whatnot, may find this game to be a little bit intriguing. So let's go ahead and we are going to start off in a new game over here. Let's go ahead and do it. We are going to go with a... Let's see, we've got random races, we've got select races, we've got a completely custom game. Yeah, it's select races. Let's do this. Oh my god, there's so many of them. That's a lot of races. And so as you can see, when you set up your kingdom, there are a lot of races here. So choose a race for kingdom number 1. Let's go ahead and we will have gnolls. So 20, we will have gnolls. Our second race, we got everything from mutants to dryads to dwarves to naga to minotaurs. I don't know what the difference is between a minotaur and a minotaur, but let's have minotaurs in here, dude. Minotaurs are dope. That was 36. Let's do it. I'm pretty sure that was minotaurs. Yeah, we already got minotaurs. The next people we can have in here is we can have snotlings, liches, corpse lords, ass thickies. I don't know what an ass thickie is, but I don't know. Might be worth a look. Let's go ahead and we will do dwarves next. We're going to have something standardized up in here. And so we'll go with dwarves. It's going to be 13. If we have dwarves, we have to have orcs. It's irresponsible not to have one without the other, frankly. I feel like we'd be up for some kind of indictment, so let's do both. We can also have satyrs. Sound cool? I can do that. Yeah, let's go with satyrs. And then we have our difficulty: casual, easy, normal, hard, solid, or insane. Let's go with a standard start here. You are the ruler of the once great kingdom of Azlona, fighting against the rooted rebellion of Faradal the Kinslayer, the Horde of Feanor, the overlord of all bandits, and several minor bandit gangs who pester your lands. The world is vast and complex. There's much to see and do and little time to waste, from the fabled ancient lands to the blood-soaked arena. These lands call to be united under the flag of Azlona. And like that, our world starts to populate itself with a whole bunch of random races. Well, not random. I guess I selected them. That's the exact opposite of random. But I'm just saying, I think we should be good. If bandits raid you too much, get palisades and the kingdom upgrades, they will reduce raid. The world is full of mystery and wonder. There are many peoples in this world. They are men, ancient gnolls, storm minotaurs, cloud dwarves, lowland orcs, undead satyrs, goblins, and demons of the southern gate. You are invited to the royal crowning ceremony. Of course I'm going to go to my own ceremony. This is an opportunity to ball out, son. You know how Splattercat does. He always balls out if he has the opportunity to. You enter your throne room for the first time as ruler of Azlona. Crowds of people gather to see their new king. As you take a moment to observe the room, the High General of Azlona approaches. Goran Pickener. I hope you are well, my lord. I shall crown you as the one true king of Azlona. You gain this title by inheritance, as your father was the king before you until his death by the hands of shadow assassins. I crown you king of Azlona. Long may you reign. I did want to point out that what happens to your father is random. In one of my games I started out, my father was in prison because he was a tyrant and I overthrew him. This time around he's been assassinated, and so I don't know the full breadth of how many things your father can do before you become king. But I know that that's randomized when you start. My king, now that you are crowned, you may speak to Old Krull if you wish for tutoring the matters of the realm. If you are unsure of what to do, I would highly recommend it, though if you would like to discuss it later, you may do so by returning to the throne room. I don't need to speak to Old Krull, we'll be fine. And so this is the menu that basically the entire game is going to play out through. There's a lot of things you can do here, and it's very, very easy to get overwhelmed. But honestly, inside of each of these menus, there's like a couple of things that you can do. And most of the stuff is organic and kind of emergent in this game, and you'll sort of fix that as you go along. It's very much a game that's easy to pick up and play. A hard game to win, but a very easy game to pick up and play for games of this genre. So don't worry about the fact that it's not much of a looker and there's not a whole lot going on. It still manages to be fairly interesting. We can recruit and sell troops. We can hire mercenary companies. We can hire staff and champions. We can arrange diplomacy. We can change the laws of the land. We have kingdom upgrades. We can visit the throne room. We can visit the arena. We can go to the bank and check out our gold vault. We can visit other buildings. We can do a kingdom report, and we can explore the realm. Lots of stuff up in here. I think explore the realm is what I'm going to do first, because that'll kind of set the text for what I want to do later. As of right now, we can explore 4 different places: north, east, south, and west. Let's go west side. West side, ride us till we die. We can explore 2 more times. If we press 1, we'll go ahead and explore. Deadland is the most peaceful of places in all the realms. Little more than farmland and workers and hardly any room for trouble at all. The land is fertile and the folk here are mostly happy. Just mostly happy. Some of them are depressed. Some of them have other issues that they're working on, but, you know, mostly happy. We found the Montfort Mine when we explored. We come upon the Montfort Mine, which is currently held by a group of miners that claim to be the Harlaw Mining Company and kindly request that you leave. I can buy a mine for 35,000 gold, or I can demand tribute from the mine. They have 350 men. I didn't check to see how many men that I have, but I'm pretty sure I have more than that. I can demand tribute of it. Yeah, let's demand tribute. The master of the mine arrives to greet you and hears your request. He agrees that from now on, you will receive tribute from the mine, as he does not want to cross a king, but he doesn't seem very happy about the request. Yeah, well, that's what happens. I mean, I'm the king. You got to give me what I want. I got 1,000 men, 1,000 riders. That coalition ready to come in on you and just bust that head up if you decide not to play ball. We're a gangster king. We walk up and we're a strong arm man. We come up in here like, what's the take? Where's my money? You wander aimlessly and nothing happens. Okay, so I'm thinking west may not be the way that we want to go, but that's all of our exploration for the day. So we can't really do much more there. The next thing that we would want to do is let's visit our throne room. And there are 22 people waiting to see us. Good Lord. Send in the next visitor. You are visited by an armed man who believes you to be the best ruler to serve, and he wishes to fight for you. I will allow him to enlist. He thanks you and heads out to the courtyard to collect his uniform. Next visitor. You are visited by an old man who says somebody stole his food, he has nothing left and is starving, and begs for a few coins. Here's 5 gold coins. The old man thanks you and leaves. You enter the throne room and rest on the throne. Okay, let's go ahead and send in the next visitor. You are visited by a traveling bard. He has to play a song for you on his lute. I'm pretty good at this. I shall play you a song. Let us listen to his song, and if it pleases us, he shall entertain us as a jester. If it does not, he shall rot in the dungeons. I don't know how pleased about this I am. That was a great performance. I'm gonna lie, just so he doesn't hurt. He tears up with happiness. Well, I don't want you to play again. Like, I'm fine with you, like, stopping now. You can leave. That's cool. Next visitor. You are visited by a jester who wants to tell you a joke. If ugly were a crime, the entire orcish race would have rotted in the dungeons long ago. I guess it was okay. It was more of an insult than a joke, really. There wasn't like a setup or a punchline or anything. Like, I don't know. You were visited by a townsman who says he just wishes to say hello to you. I say nothing. The man leaves disappointed. He's like, hi, King. How's it going? Where are you at, King? I can't see you around the edges of my helmet. Let's see here. You are visited by a farmer who claims one of your soldiers kicked his front door in. He is furious and asks for reparations. I will pay the reparations? I'm going to refuse his request. He has no proof. He leaves sobbing. See, his crying, that's an admission of guilt right there in my kingdom. You are visited by a young knight. My king, I yearn to quest for Aslona. Let it be so. Quest for my lands, then, young knight. Very well, I shall go on a quest for you. You are visited by a young boy who asks you for a single gold coin. The young boy thanks you graciously and leaves. Alright, I gave him 1 gold coin. I don't know. I don't feel like my throne room should be like the village poor box, though. You are visited by a jester who wants to tell you a joke. A good joke. A Northman's ancestral tree. It's a straight line. Okay, gotcha. It was alright. I will enjoy a joke at the Northman's expense, I think. You're visited by a young boy who wants a coin. Nah, I'm good, man. I think we already fell for that. And I'm pretty sure that's the exact same kid, and he's just coming back in over and over and over again for 1 coin. The guards bring forward a man who is accused of trying to spread the message of anarchy. Explain yourself. I would never do bad. I didn't do it. Ask the arresting guard for a statement. The guard informs you he could be guilty. Who's to say? Release him. The man leaves. You later find out that the man was a rebel. The word gets out that the king freed a rebel and the people are worried. Well, like, there wasn't a whole lot of dialogue there. Like, how was I supposed to figure it out? Like, I need a few more prompts right there. Like, there needs to be more conversation. Like, an investigation needs to happen so that I can say I doubt it and I can shake the tray. You are visited by an armed man who wants to join your army. Yep, he can enlist. Sounds good. In future days, there won't be quite so many people. This is just in the early game. Let's see here. You were visited by a farmer who claims one of your soldiers farted on his crops. He demands compensation for his smelly wheat. I'm sorry. That's funny. No! Enjoy your smelly wheat, fart farmer! He leaves, sobbing. Word gets out that your soldiers can do as they wish with impunity. Next visitor. You are visited by the farmer who claims one of your soldiers killed a favorite chicken. Guttled. Nothing will bring him back and reparations are due. Alright, here's some reparations. He accepts the reparations and leaves. I really feel like I need to crack down on my sergeants here and keep these soldiers in line. You're visited by an armed man who wants to join the army for 7 gold. Sure, why not? He takes the payment and goes on out. You are visited by an undead militant satyr from the exarchate of the undead satyrs who wishes to fight for you because you seem interesting. I accept him? I guess I have a zombie satyr fighting for me now. Seems pretty awesome. You're visited by an old, disgraced knight who wants to go in quest for you and Aslona. I allow it. Go for it. Next up, we have a farmer who wishes to do his part for the country and fight. Okay, he can join on up. You are visited by an armed man who wants to join for 32 gold. I don't know how much the guys cost. I might have just gotten ripped off, but oh well. You're visited by a traveling bard who wants to show you his old clicking ways. Nah, I think I'm good. He leaves disappointed. I don't know. Clicking isn't music, man. I don't need to hear that. I think that I need to recruit and sell troops and see if I just got ripped off. And so soldiers cost 50 gold. So we got him at around half price. It wasn't quite so bad. There's no bandits around to be recruited. We have no other things going on. So, you know, we're in okay shape. As we end the day, we should end up a little bit better because we'll get some money. We can arrange diplomacy. So your head diplomat, Old Kroll, appears before you and bows. You begin to discuss possible diplomatic moves and actions with your neighbors. Let's go ahead and we will talk with... God, I don't know, adventurer groups? These are the current adventuring groups that are active in the world. You know, I like Stony Deadpack. I don't know, that's kind of a dope name, Stony Deadpack. Although the heroes from the Exarchate of the Undead Satyrs already sent one of their guys over. We'll go with Laurel's Hawks. How about that? I can view the Pious. Apparently that's the leader's name. What has he done lately? Laurel's Hawks are an adventurer group led by the Pious. Their origin is unknown, but they are made up of ancient gnolls and are dedicated to stealing as much gold as possible. Okay. I guess that he's got a battle score and stuff. I guess diplomacy... Can I talk to them? Oh, I thought through diplomacy I'd be able to talk to some of these people. Maybe send out, like, edicts and stuff like that. And maybe start my diplomatic arrangements off. I can change the laws of the land, although I don't know exactly what the laws are. So, for goblin policies, mercenary policies, social policies, what kind of social policies are there? Alms for the poor. I can't really afford that right now, so I don't think that's going to happen. Celebrations. We can declare a new celebration day. This place will be the day of the golden ass. There it is. And so the celebration will occur every 2 years. And currently selected, we can have parades, we can have sacrifices, gifts and gold. Let's do gifts and gold. Let's do that one. Gifts and gold and people getting drunk. Everybody's going to love this stuff. Ooh, and setting fires. Yeah, let's do that one too. Everybody's going to love this celebration. All right, so we've selected. We got to continue. Your scribe puts the scroll of celebration and prepares to make amendments to it. Okay, and so we've got the celebration of the Day of the Golden Ass. Fantastic. The Day of the Golden Ass has been declared. Next up, we can... I think we already explored. I think we're out of places that we can explore right now. Southern lands. Yeah, we got no more chances to explore, so there's nothing going on right there. Instead, we can actually take a look at the kingdom upgrades so that you can see what's around there. We can make all kinds of stuff. We're not going to have any of the money for these things right now, But these are all things that'll make your life easier later on in the game. And so keep that in mind. If you've got a nobility quarters, you get like free knights. If you got training grounds, you just get free training for your units and they upgrade from peasants up to soldiers. You've got harvests, shrines that increase your income. Lots of good things inside of here. And I don't really know what the right picks are, but they are pretty sweet. I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. There's not a whole lot of other things that I really want to do. I've declared a new national holiday. I've lost the respect of my people. You know, it happens. One of the nobility sends a large reserve of gold to aid your cause. Oh, hell yeah. Sounds good. We can attack various people. We can attack the rebels and the bandit horde. We can attack the great goblin kingdom. Wow, we're at war with, like, everybody right now. Ain't nobody like us at the moment. We need to make some peace, dude. How are we at war with everybody? Good lord. This is not good. Let's go ahead and we will attack... Oh, I don't know. The Worthy Reindeer Blackhand. We will raid their lands and plunder their goods. We can invade, or we can skirmish. It really kind of depends. Let's go ahead and raid their lands. How many peasants do you wish to have in the raid? 501 peasants, 204 soldiers, and then all of our knights. Send all of our knights. All right. And so how many undead militant satyrs do you want to send? One, I guess? A raid is a good choice. We stand to take the riches from your enemy, and he'll put up a good fight. The raid was a success, and your men loot everything that they can. And so the bandits lost 110 men. We lost 30 men. Your men find nothing to loot from the Worthy Reindeer Blackhand lands are bare. No! I guess that's what happens when you live in a world of brigandry. You kind of spend it as fast as you get it because you assume the king's coming soon to murder you all. You receive 350 gold in tributes, various other things, and so we made about 2,300 gold this season from all of our different investments and stuff like that, from taxes and things of that nature. We trained 25 peasants into soldiers, which is pretty cool. The rebels enlist 11 new soldiers in their 6 lands. Karut enlists 21 fribbles. I mean, various things all up in there. This is one of those things that if you're playing by yourself, you'll definitely want to read through all of this and you'll have a good time with it. But at the same time, like for a Let's Play or for like an impressions video, we got to keep moving. We got to keep moving. All right. So it's the next season, the year 103. Wait, where did all my gold go? I thought I had 2,300 gold that just came in. What happened to my goldses? Kingdom report. What's up with my income report right now? So 350. Do I have expenditures? What's my... So let me see my expense report here. Oh, bandits pillaged 3,000 gold from me. That's kind of unfortunate. That's a bit of a pain. I don't know how I feel about that. That's kind of upsetting. That's a lot of gold that we just lost to bandits. I'm thinking we're going to have to hit them back. I don't think we have much of a choice. We're going to have to start raiding some of these lands and wiping these dudes out. Let's go to the southern lands. The parched land is an uncomfortably warm place. It is full of dry rock and hard sands. Little life survives here. There is a rumor of demonic whispers here, but nobody really knows the truth. We find Fort Kulak, which is bandits. Fort Kulak is an old bandit fortress that belongs to Gar the Bastard. The fort is garrisoned, and they won't give it up without blood or gold. Okay. Can I tell how many men they have? I don't know. Send all of my peasants. And then send all of my soldiers. And all of my knights. And all of my undead satyrs. Yeah, it looks like we did pretty good. Bandits lost 500 men. We lost 60 men. I could take that. I think that sounds alright. The skirmish was a success and your men bask in glory. With all the bandits dead, Gore the Bastard flees and the fort is now yours. Oh yeah, I always wanted a big wooden stockade. And so I can instate a hero. How do I instate a hero? It belongs to you, though it is currently unmanned. Wonder how I do something with that. Keep going in the southern lands. I feel like we had good luck there. And so let's continue exploring. We find the lava pit. What's a lava pit? The lava pit's believed to be a gateway to the world of demons. Worshipped by a few, the pit is feared by most. The lava burns all that it touches. I can sacrifice a peasant? Yeah, throw that fool in. You throw a peasant into the pit and watch him burn. Nothing happened? Oh, man, that's just a waste of peasants right now. I got peasant economy problems. I don't think throwing you wander aimlessly. And so nothing happened right there, but we did find a fort, and we did find a lava pit. So maybe later on that'll factor on into our game plan. But for right now, it's not really helping. I can hire staff and champions. I have a spy master, a court jester, a first champion. I do need a first champion. Nash the Pest. Oh, that's expensive. I can't afford that. Never mind. Y'all got to go. I'm broke right now. I can't afford none of those shenanigans. Let's go over and take a look at our throne room. We should probably take audiences for a minute. 17 people. Nope, I don't want to hear a bard song. I don't care about that. Let's see here. Visited by an armed man who wants to fight on the battlefield. Yeah, he can join up. I definitely need more soldiers, and this guy's the same. He wants to join up as well. A farmer who claims soldiers called him an orc lover and claims that such an insult is due reparations. Nah, I'm good. I don't really care about that. It's just words, man. Your guards bring forward a man who is accused of murdering peasants. Explain yourself. I didn't do it. It's a huge mistake. Ask the arresting guard for a statement. Your guard informs you, I didn't see anything myself. To the dungeons with him. The man curses you as he is taken away. I'll figure out what I want to do with him a little bit later. You're visited by a farmer who wants to join the army. Yep, he can join up. There's an old man who wants a few gold coins. I don't really have that many, but he can have them. Another guy wants to join the army. Hell yeah, if I can just... Dude, you are visited by a soldier from your army. He claims that many soldiers are disgruntled and want the pay raise to 2 gold per year. Well, it's important to keep the army happy, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Your soldier thanks you and tells you the army will cheer your name as it charges into foreign lands. I mean, if you're going to pay off one group of people in your kingdom, it makes sense to me for it to be the military. You know what I mean? Like, who else is going to repress all of those civilians in the case that they decide to upright? You got to make sure the military's nice and paid off. You got to keep them comfy. You got to keep them up above the rabble. You are visited by a knight. My king, I yearn to quest for Aslona. Let it be so. Okay, go quest for me. You're visited by a farmer who says the soldiers threaten to burn his village down. Yeah, I'll pay you gold. God. Why are these soldiers such dicks? You're visited by a lowland orc who seeks refuge with you, having been accused of murder. I'll take him along. Sure, why not? We've got a lowland orc now. We've got our own little gits, you hear me? You little space marine grunts. We've got our own orc now. As a traveling bard, I don't really care about you. You can go away. I don't care about I don't care about your MIDI songs. I just don't care. You are visited by a lowland orc reaver from Elite Hold who seeks refuge with you, having recently come to odds with the ruler. Yeah, I'll take another orc too. Guards bring forward a man who is accused of robbing folk on the road. Explain yourself. I don't work for bandits, but I do not abide by the laws of Aslona either. The guard informs you I am certain with all my mind that this man is guilty. Execute his ass. The man does not flinch as he is killed on the spot. You later discover he was not a rebel. Yeah, but he was guilty. Like, it doesn't matter if he was a rebel. Like, ugh. You're visited by a man claiming to be a knight. Go quest. It's fine. And then you are visited by a traveling jester who wants to tell you a joke. What do you do when you cross a hound with a clock? A watchdog. Ugh. Alright. I don't really know how to help with this right now. We're in a rough spot, and things are not going well. Things are going pretty damn terrible at the moment. The Royal Bank. Do I have any money in the bank? I have 500. Yeah, withdraw some gold. Withdraw some gold. I need to hire some soldiers so we can start hitting these guys. We can start hitting these bandits that are stealing from me. I would like to hire soldiers. They cost 50 gold apiece. I can't really afford that many of them. I will go for, I don't know, 15 more soldiers. Sounds good to me. 15 more soldiers for my army. And so I think that next up we're going to end our turn. And we are going to attack, oh, I don't know. We've got a lot, the Worthy Reindeer, we wiped them out last time. So let's hit them again. And this time around we're going to invade. Let's take their lands. Let's send everybody on the invasion. Because, you know, we're getting towards the end of the video anyways, and I'm just interested to see what happens. I just want to find out what happens here. I've got 5 knights. I've got a lowland orc, a reaver. I've got an undead militant satyr. Let's do this thing. Invasion! Deus Vult! And so we slew them. 92 men dead. The invasion was a success, and you gained loot, land, and glory. We gained 1 land from Bandit 1. 656 men survived. Not too bad. I think I can live up to that. And then did I take any gold or anything like that? Like, around here, like, I need money, man. That's what I'm looking for right now. I'm trying to get that cash. I'm trying to get that Gouda. Let's see here. We are being attacked by rebels. Do you want to watch the battle take place? Sure, watch the battle. Our lands were raided, and we were crushed. It's probably because I'm sending my entire army out to go fight with the enemy. Ouchie. That's not good. So how much did we lose to raids? Oh my god, we lost 3,000 gold from raids. That sucks. That sucks hard. So I'm thinking maybe I should not take all my troops with me when I go out to attack the enemy. However, we did get new lands, which is pretty sweet. So, you know, I assume that made our tax revenue go up. We are hurting for men right now. We are not looking good. Things are a little ugly at the moment. I don't know how many of each of these things we have. Can I get a report? So let's go to Kingdom Reports, and I would like to see my troop count. Okay, so we still have lots of soldiers, lots of knights. We've got some extra stuff in there too. But I think peasants are taking the majority of the casualties just because, you know, they're kind of scrubby. Over here, I think we'll hire up like... Oh, I don't know. Let's explore first, because sometimes you find people that can sell you soldiers for cheaper. And so we'll do the throne room first. There's 7 people here. A townsman brought us a gift to celebrate the Day of the Golden Ass. Yay, thank you. You were visited by a man who brought you a great present to celebrate the Day of the Golden Ass. Hell yeah. Everybody just wants to give me money today. Yay! You were visited by a drunk man who's come to thank you for creating the celebration of the Day of the Golden Ass. You are quite welcome, sir. Go and be drunk elsewhere. Yay! Free gold for me! Oh, this is the best. A drunk man enters your court and declares he wants to challenge you to a drinking contest. However, seconds later, he passes out. Have him taken to a room to sleep it off. A drunk is taken to a room to rest, and rumors of your kindness have spread. +1 public opinion. That's good, because our public opinion has been taking a beating lately. It's been bad. Our public opinion has been getting whooped on, so let's go explore. Let's keep messing around in the southern lands. Let's do that. How about that? That sounds good to me. We have found ancient southern ruins. You approach some old ancient southern ruins. There isn't much left of what stood here, and it looks like nothing you've ever seen before. Okay. Old ruined demonic totem. You approach the ruins of an old demonic totem from times long past. It looks as though it was destroyed with some kind of old lost magic. That has left it and the surrounding patch of land completely ruined for centuries. Okay. And then Camp Asarak. Camp Asarak is a small camp of demon worshippers. They occasionally capture and sacrifice vagrant peasants for the demon horde and worship them every night with blood rituals. There are 47 of them here. Let's go ahead and attack them. Yeah, let's send like 50. I don't know how strong they are, though. Let's send 100 soldiers. We'll send the knights out there for glorious combat. Let's get rid of these guys. And so it looks like we actually took some decent losses right there, surprisingly enough. It was probably mostly peasants, though. The demon worshippers are run down to their last man, and the camp is cleared. Can I do anything with it? I guess I can't do anything with that location, but hopefully people appreciate the fact that I just got rid of a bunch of demon worshippers who were sacrificing them to dark gods. My name is Splattercat. This game is called Warsim. If you wanted to check it out for yourself, I got a Steam link for you down below. Pretty fun little title. I've been playing it a lot on my laptop, just like dicking around with things. I played it last night for a little while just to get ready for this video right here so I knew where everything was at. And it's fun. It's really, really fun just playing with different things and seeing what happens. Aside from that, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. It helps out the channel more than you know. If you wanted to hang out on Twitter and tweet at me and be like, yo, use a punk, you can do that at twitter.com/splattercatgames. And of course, if you wanted to hang out live, you can do that every single day at Twitch TV/splattercatgaming, 3 o'clock Monday through Friday. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping on in. This has been another indie game with me, Splattercat. Bye, everybody. Hi-do.